It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer, and I've decided to call this video the Battle of the Brows. Brow, brewing, beer, brew, that's the kind of translation from German to English. I just finished doing a Spaten Oktoberfestbier versus a Paulaner Oktoberfest beer, and it was all based on, I was looking at the four different beers, wondering which one to pit against one another, and it kind of suddenly dawned on me that you got Hofbra, there you go, and wenbra. So the two breweries end in brow. So I thought, oh well, we'll do that. We'll stick wenbra against Hofbra. That could work, couldn't it? So without further ado then, let's get these two beers out into a glass and see what we get. You can pick the two beers up from our channel sponsor, which is beersofeurope.co.uk. Beers of Europe, the largest online beer store in the UK, with a fabulous range of beers from all over the world. If you've travelled, if you've been on holiday, if you've worked away, and you found that wonderful beer that you settled on, and you really enjoyed whilst being away, the best place you can find it in the UK is definitely beersofeurope.co.uk. So there's a link in the description box for the website, beersofeurope.co.uk. On with the beer then. So here we go. This is a look at the beer. Golden amber in colour. One finger white head. Good levels of carbonation. Golden amber in colour. The wenbra. There's the bottle cap. 500ml bottles. Dark brown glass. Nice bit of smoke on the opening. Good levels of carbonation, 1 to 2 finger white head. Lovely golden amber coloured beer. Let's put the two beers side by side. So the wenbra is in the Mull Beer Company glass. Hofbra in the Geipel Brew in North Wales. So I'm going to say the Hofbra is slightly, ever so slightly darker in colour. The wenbra being slightly lighter. Hofbra is coming in at 6.3% ABV. Wenbra 6.1. So not only have I chosen right in terms of, I say chosen right, the two brows going up against one another. The Paulaner and the Spaten were 6 and 5.9% ABV. So these two are closer by ABV too, by 0.2%. Let's go with a lighter one first. Let's go with a 6.1% ABV wenbra. Aroma. Yeah, just divine stuff. Stinging nettle, pepperiness, spiciness. Just great. Hofbra. Again, spicy, peppery, malty, biscuity. Loveliness. Both very similar in the aroma. Very similar in the aroma. If anything, the Hofbra is a little bit more kind of biscuity and nutty, and the Lowenbrau is a little bit more hoppy. Let's dive in. Cheers, everybody. I could drink this stuff all day long. That was the first thing that came into my mind as I put the beer in my mouth, and I accepted all of the flavours and the creamy rich mouthfeel and just the lusciousness of the beer was, oh, I could drink this all day long. It's fantastic, absolutely fantastic. Stone the Crows. I just kind of love German beer. I just connected with German beer in a way that, if you asked me 2013, 2014, I probably reviewed all these beers back on the channel back then, 10 years ago, and I was probably like, yeah, it's all right, yeah, it's all right. I'd never really kind of like gained enough of an understanding as to just how good the beer was. And it took me actually going to Hamburg in Germany with the lovely Oberquell, opening up, being handed a pint glass and saying, go and open that door to that outside fermenter in a beer garden, open that door, go inside the fermenter, turn on the tap, pour yourself a beer. The fermenter's like a great big tall fermenter in front of me, and I'm pouring great German Helles Lager, sitting there in the sunshine with pizza cooking in the background and people enjoying themselves all around me. And I travelled all day to get to this place, and I took my first mouthful of this Helles Lager, and it was like everything clicked in my mind, everything clicked into position. Oh God, I've travelled a long way, this is great beer, the sun's shining, I finally got it. It finally went bing. It was like a light bulb moment in my mind, and ever since then I kind of like I made a massive effort to kind of understand German beer, and of course Czech beer, as much as I possibly can, because to accept something like that, to enjoy something like that, to then love something like that is a pretty decent thing, isn't it? Hofbra. Oh, just, yeah, incredible. Definitely more malty, definitely more biscuity, definitely less hoppy than the Lowenbrau. But equally great in its own right. I think the maltiness is pulling through because of the ABV, because of that 6.3% ABV. It's just kind of offering up a little bit more of like a biscuity, kind of malty, bready taste, which I do like. It's not massively sweet, the Hofbra, for that kind of malty, biscuity kind of breadiness. That's I'm in my element here. Lowenbrau, Hofbra, Lowenbrau. Just a bit more zingy and zesty in terms of the hops. A bit peppery, a bit more spicy, a bit more kind of herbal. Lowenbrau, Hofbra, sorry, let's start again, Hofbra. Yeah, definitely more malty. Definitely more of a kind of a malty, bready, biscuity taste. Fantastic. Fantastic. Again, very, 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 very similar outcome to the last video. If you haven't watched it, Spaten versus Paulaner. I will give you the outcome of the last video. I'll let you go and watch it. But the outcome for this video is kind of similar in that there's definitely, pardon me, there's definitely slight variations in the beers. The Lowenbrau being hoppier, more bitter. The Hofbra being more biscuity and bready. This is a nightmare scenario for me because I love both beers as much as one another. I'd have no problem drinking 4 pints of the Hofbra. I'd have no problem drinking 4 pints of the Lowenbrau. I'm gonna go, on this occasion I think I like the bitter bite a little bit more in the Lowenbrau. So I'm going to say 9 out of 10 for the Lowenbrau, but I'm going to say 8 out of 10 for the Hofbra. As I said in the previous video, it's more a case of me choosing a winner. They're both winners. They're both great beers. It's a case that I had to choose, and on this occasion I chose Lowenbrau. My scoring system is 0 to 10, so I don't do 0.5s or anything like that. It's just 1 to 10. So I'm really only giving the Hofbra an 8 because that's my scoring system. It's really probably very much closer to Lowenbrau's 9 if I got a little bit more technical with everything with my scoring system. But I hope you liked the video. Remember, you can pick these beers up from beersofeurope.co.uk. Please put your comments in the comments box. Subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews. Give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom. Cheers.